Hi, doctor. Happy to have you in our show today.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me.
Uh, Doctor, you are one of the top 10 dermatologists in our country, and your clientele includes many Tollywood celebrities.
Thank you.
And as a celebrities doctor and beauty and skincare expert, so when Dr. Shubha Damana is started a clinic, means people will have a lot of expectations on the treatments available at Legion Group of Med Spas. So, what are the treatments available in your clinic at Bangalore as well as Hyderabad?
So I'll broadly categorize this into a few parts. So for rejuvenating and skin rejuvenation, we have treatments such as medifacials, we have peels, we have microneedling, and we have laser toning. For
Okay.
anti-aging, we have injectables such as botulinum toxin injections. We have hyaluronic acid-based fillers. Then for
Okay.
with machines, we have therapy for facelift and skin tightening. We also offer threads as well for facial contouring. Then we have body contouring and weight loss management. We have solutions for unwanted body hair removal with e-laser laser hair removal. And then finally, we have also tied up with PCMH to offer
Okay.
primary health services, which is nothing but family medicine. And well, we also do hair transplantation and other hair loss services such as PRP and growth factor concentrate treatment.
Okay. So, all these treatments available at both Bangalore as well as Hyderabad.
Yes, they're available at both the
Okay,
centers.
that's great. Doctor, so my first question is on glowing skin, skin glowing. So all of us desperately try for skin glowing, and for that we use many things like soaps, face creams, face washes, many things that we use. So when we purchase any such things, so what are the ingredients that we need to look for?
Okay, so first of all, we need to understand that to have glowing skin, we need a almost like a flawless skin. So if the skin is
Okay.
already riddled with problems such as pigmentation or scars or pits or like a lot of open pores or
Okay.
other surface skin imperfections, then it is difficult to see the glow. Even an uneven skin tone
Okay.
or tan allow you to see the glow. So that needs to be
Okay.
addressed first. But otherwise, if your skin is relatively in good condition, then you can look at products to enhance that glow or the skin brightening effect. You can look for face washes that have alpha hydroxy acids like glycolic acid or lactic acid. And I would say serums will be better because serums have those light reflecting properties for added glow. And you can also look at serums which have hyaluronic acid, particularly, or even vitamin C and other alpha hydroxy acids in them.
Okay.
So those are the type of products that you would be looking at.
Okay. And what need to be avoided? I mean, it's like what the ingredients that shouldn't be there in those products.
Um, well, that is a little bit difficult unless I see the
Okay.
products, but I would suggest that doctor formulated products, the one they are called
Okay.
cosmeceuticals. So these are going to be
Okay.
different in the sense that they have active ingredients in them that will change the texture or something about your skin. So cosmeceuticals are a group of products which are in between place between the cosmetics, the regular cosmetics that you get in a shop, and pharmacy
Okay.
products. They're a marriage between both. So they almost act like a pharmacy product in the sense they have these active compounds. So they will do more for your
Okay.
skin, and I advise
Okay.
those.
Okay. So, doctor, majority of the people are like, because of WhatsApp universities or whatever the other information that they browse from the internet. So they tend to use or tend to buy whatever the product that they see in the advertisements. So really, all products works for everyone, or like you said, like the skin conditions need to be checked. So do you suggest before using any product, do you suggest to take expert suggestion, doctor suggestion before using any such products?
That's a very good question. A lot of people ask me the same question. I would say that
Okay.
if you are young and most products, you will anyways have good, healthy skin. And
Okay.
if you don't have a problematic skin, if you don't have oily skin, if you don't have very dry skin, if you have pretty much normal combination skin, then most products will be suitable. And again, if your skin does not have any problems with like
Okay.
pimples or pigmentation, then most products are probably okay until a certain age. But
Okay.
if the skin is aging after a certain age, or if you have issues, or if you have sensitive skin, you have pimples, you have oily skin, you have dry skin, you have wrinkles, then it is better to get to see your dermatologist, who will recommend the best set of skincare products for your skin type.
And doctor, is there any relation between the food that we intake and the glowing skin?
Absolutely. So, internally, we need to take care of all of these factors. Healthy diet is absolutely essential to have healthy skin. I would include foods that are antioxidant rich. So, these are actually brightly colored foods like peppers, purple cabbages, broccoli,
Okay.
watermelon, berries, avocados, and even those with essential with good healthy fatty acids like avocados and fish, nuts, seeds. All these are very good. Green tea as well as dark chocolate also have good amount of antioxidants in them. So these are the ones one should be looking at if you want your skin to be glowing.
And doctor, when we are talking about the food, I just got a question. Like people usually say, and homes or outside people will say, if you intake more water, you will have a glowing skin. Is it a myth or is it correct?
Hydration is important, but just by drinking water, one does not get, it does not
Okay.
go and sit in your skin cells. So it's generally
Hmm.
good to hydrate and drink a lot of water, because dehydration, if you don't drink enough, especially in summer,
Hmm.
then it will also cause, dry skin and other problems associated with dehydration. You're not going to have a healthy skin. So in that way, but it is not going to correct the dryness that you have on your face by just drinking a lot of water. You need essential fatty
Okay.
acids in you, and you need to take care
Okay.
of a healthy diet and also get your skin checked.
Doctor, suppose take an example. I have used many creams or many facials, and even after doing many things like whatever the food that I'm taking, also even after everything I have tried, still I'm not getting the desired glowing skin. Is there any treatment that is available?
Yes, that really depends on the condition of the skin. Like we have talked about, the skin has issues. There is
Okay.
redness on the skin, or there's uneven skin tone, there's tan on the skin, or pigmentation, or even wrinkles and folds. And if the skin is sagging, then the light does not reflect from the high points of the, skin, like cheeks and high cheek, like the high cheekbones or the chin. When things are sagging, then the light reflection does not happen. So all of these need to be corrected, which is anti-aging, which is also looking into the firmness and the tightness of the skin. We're looking at correcting imperfections like pigmentation, spots, freckles, scars, pits, open pores. All of these things had to be addressed to get you to a relatively flawless skin. That is when you will see a glow from most of the treatment.
And any of these treatments that we offer for the glowing skin, are these treatments are painful or painless?
What a question. When you come to a dermatologist, well, you see, these procedures, if you want a lot of change in your skin, most of the procedures that we do are either to do with injections and
Okay.
or even like laser devices that will cause a little bit of burning in the skin.
Okay.
Of them can be a little bit uncomfortable, but today, pain can be easily managed. We have numbing solutions, we have icing solutions, and other techniques to distract the pain, vibration devices. All of these things can be used. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's painful, but can be uncomfortable with some treatments. Some treatments can be a little bit more painful. If you want more collagen production, we need to go deeper into the tissues and cause a little bit more, thermal injury so that the skin produces collagen. Then it will be a little bit more painful, but that can again be managed really easily. And of course, there are solutions like laser toning or peels which do not cause any pain at all.
Okay. So there are treatments, I mean, it's like based on the skin type. They can be painful, little bit, manageable pain, as well as they are painless also.
Yes.
Okay. Doctor, so when we are talking about the wrinkles on the faces, with age we get a lot of skin problems, and that is quite common. But now when we see the current trend, majority of the youngsters are facing many of the wrinkles on their face, and of course they also get pimples on their faces because of their age. So when we get these wrinkles and all other skin problems on their face at the early stages, like 20s, 30s, so, is there any cause? Like, why do they get all these things which is expected around 40, 50 age group? Why this is expected in youngsters, and is there any treatment for that?
So that's a brilliant question. You see, premature aging happens because of various reasons. If you
Okay.
have an unhealthy lifestyle, you're not sleeping enough, you have a lot of stress, you're dealing with a lot of, you're living in a very polluted area or are exposed to those fumes, sunlight exposure, even UV light exposure, all of these things will play a very important role. If you're eating a lot of sugar, if you're not exercising, have a very sedentary lifestyle, if you're smoking,
Okay.
and as well as excess alcohol intake, late nights, all of these things will affect and cause premature. And today's youth, I mean, it's clubbing and smoking and all of these
Yes.
things, and junk food is easily available. They'll just, like eat a burger and fries, fried food. All this is very common, which is why we see aging more
Hmm.
and more earlier than previously.
Okay. Okay. So, like, majority of the portion is because of the food and other habits of sleep, all these things.
Yeah, mostly it is
Okay.
sunlight exposure. So one of the most important things that one can do is use a good sunscreen, and then of course correcting
Okay.
all the unhealthy lifestyle habits.
Okay. Okay. Doctor, suppose if someone has already got their wrinkles on their faces in their 20s and 30s, or they have got pores on their faces, so is there any treatment available for them to reverse the
Yeah,
wrinkles I'm talking about?
absolutely, absolutely. So that's what we do. We have the skill and the expertise to treat that. So
Okay,
anti-aging skin treatments is my core skill, and we have
okay,
treatments as the injectables, which are the Botox and the hyaluronic acid fillers. So with this, we can
okay,
reverse the signs of aging, like wrinkles and folds and sagging skin. We also have a non-surgical facelift treatment with Ultherapy
okay,
that will also tighten and lift and create your own collagen. And
okay,
we also use threads sometimes to contour the face and lift and then reverse these signs of aging.
okay. The buzzing word that we mentioned now is anti-aging. So everyone searches in Google like what is anti-aging and how to get like my age back or the glow back. So there are many treatments, many methods are available for anti-aging. So what are the anti-aging treatments that are offered in your clinic?
Again, so if I were to classify it in a better way, there are treatments that are done deeper for collagen and for lifting of the tissues, and these are treatments that are usually done with a machine such as Ultherapy, which provides
Okay,
focused ultrasound energy to heat the tissues deep down, and then your skin creates the collagen, which makes your skin look firmer and tighter. So we have that,
okay,
and then also have injectable treatments such as hyaluronic acid fillers, and these can be used where the tissues have gone down. With age, what happens is we lose collagen, we lose the fat pads, everything shrinks, the bone gets reabsorbed, so a lot of changes are happening in the facial skeleton. All this makes the tissues drop down. So these fillers can be given as a filling agent to provide volume. So volume always
okay,
looks good on the face. And this can also be shaped with the help of fillers as well as with the help of thread. Botulinum toxin injections are used mainly for wrinkles and
okay,
also sometimes to contour and shape the jawline. And apart from this, we also have these are mostly to change with the muscle, to do treatments to do with either that change the way the muscles are behaving, or um, to to provide a filling agent, or to rejuvenate from deep down. Then, but in the surface of the
Okay.
skin, all ages. In the surface of the skin, like you said, you have pores, you have scars, you have uneven skin tone. So that is also anti-aging. And for this, one of the best treatments that I would suggest is microneedling. Microneedling or vampire facelift is basically, we needle the skin with this tool that has a lot of needles, micro needles. It creates channels, and through this, we apply serums, and the growth factors and all of that enter your skin, and that's again the wounding is causing collagen production, and that again gives you a more smoother, firmer texture. It will help to tighten the pores, and it will cause the scars to also lift. So microneedling is an amazing treatment. Similarly, we also do microneedling type of a treatment with machines,
Okay.
and we also fractional treatments with lasers, which also do the same kind of resurfacing. All of these are anti-aging treatments. Even peels are
Okay.
considered anti.
So, doctor, when someone has I mean, it's like someone has been suggested for any of these treatments. So, after the treatment, from the next day onwards, can they move just like all other days, or is there any precautions that doctors you suggest? Okay, these many days of home rest need to be taken, or any other such things are there for these treatments?
Okay, so that is a difference between non-surgical and surgical treatments. With surgical
Okay.
treatments, there's a lot of downtime. You're down for 6 weeks, you
Okay.
can't go out. There's a lot of swelling. There's
Oh.
risk of complications and infections and bleeding and a lot of other things. And then if with surgery, if you don't like the result, you're stuck with it for life. And that is why the world today
Okay.
is moving towards surgical treatments. These injectables, these are
Okay.
temporary solutions, but even if they are temporary, that last you for 1 year, 2 years, people are happy with this, because even if you don't like something, your skin goes back to your normal self, right? And then there is very minimal downtime with these are also called lunchtime procedures. So the procedures are done in a
Okay.
matter of minutes to half an hour. You come in your lunchtime, you do the procedure, and you can go back straight to work. That's how they are. So
Okay.
most of the times you don't see, you don't need any downtime. Sometimes with sensitive skin, you may find a little bit of a swelling or redness, but that's all you will see, which usually settles in a few hours to, sometimes in 2 or 3 days.
Okay. So any of these non-surgical procedures that we were talking, so it will have at least the impact will be on the face for at least 1 or 2 years, right? So is there any possibility again that it comes back to the old skin, or do we need to take this treatment continuously? How it goes?
Great question. With see, it differs from treatment to treatment. With mostly fillers and alt therapy, the result can last for anywhere between 1 to 2 to 3 years, and
Okay.
but that depends on the age of the patient. It depends on whether they have diabetes, whether they have a high metabolic rate, or if there's somebody that is exercising a lot, they're a marathon runner, then no matter how much fillers you do, they're going to lose them all because they just burn off everything. The metabolic rate is very,
Yes.
very high, right? So they keep losing a lot of the facial fat. So it depends on that, but generally, usually 1 to 2 years is a good time. But for treatments such as Botox, it will last, it's more temporary. It will last for 3 to 4 months. But if you
Okay.
do these procedures regularly every year and maintain your skin, then it is likely to last you longer than even, 1 year, 2 years. Even Botox, for example, if you're doing it regularly, it can last you in 6 months.
Okay.
And the other procedures, such as microneedling or have to be repeated in sessions to get to a really good skin. And then there would be
Okay.
some kind of maintenance. Even if you stop doing these procedures, your skin will not, it will only slowly go back to where it was.
Okay.
So, because
Okay.
aging is a continuous process, the
Yes.
or the what added, the filler was added, is slowly going to go down. So you're not going to wake up one fine day and say, oh my god, everything's gone. It's a slow process. It's just like aging. It will slowly get back to where your skin was before.
Okay. So when any of these anti-aging treatments have been taken, so still do we need to take care of our food or diet, which you have talked just now a few minutes back? Still do we need to take a right one, or still you have the option to take whatever the food that we can take?
Uh, Again, great question for everybody to know. I always believe in holistic treatment. So you have
Okay.
to heal from the inside to the outside. So, you know, that if you take a good diet, if you follow a good lifestyle, you're exercising moderately, and you're doing all of those things, then I believe that your procedures will also show you results that last you longer. And along
Okay.
with that, you should also maintain, you know, sun protection is one of those things, and then good skincare regimen at home. If you're doing peels or microneedling, you can't just use whatever. You need to use good serums, good skincare, you know, like solutions at home, so that you can maintain the glow for longer. So it's a continuous
Uh,
process you have to maintain.
Process. It looks like a, yeah, continuous process, not only from the outside, from the treatments, but also you need to take care of the food that you intake every day or day by day. Yeah. Doctor,
Absolutely.
one question that has cracked my mind just now. So majority of the Indians are really, it's like really desperate to have a fairer skin. Of course, not to discriminate anyone, but yeah, majority of the Indian people are like, yeah, we need to have the fairer skin. So some people will have got the dusky skin and some are brownish in the color. So is there any treatments, or probably you might have seen many patients that come to your way and say, I would like to have a fairer skin. So any treatments that are available even for them?
Uh, See, you know, it is not, it's, of course, like you said, it's not fair for us to discriminate that way.
Yeah.
And nowadays, you know, even it's just not considered. The government also has put a ban on certain words and things
Yes.
that you can use.
Yes.
I luckily have not had many people that ask to improve the skin complexion. They are happy with their
Okay.
complexion, but they have, you see, Indian skin is prone to having pigmentation and spots and
Okay.
freckles and
Yes.
tan.
Yes.
All of this, all the
Yes.
issues that come with you know, sun exposure or just with aging. So that part, I
Okay.
would definitely have solutions, and we do all of the peels, the microneedling, the even we even have laser depigmentation. We have all of that, but I
Okay.
wouldn't like to do it and just to change someone's complexion. That's never a good idea. And you would be, there's a lot of things that are wrong with those kind of things.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Doctor. Thanks for joining the session and taking time from your precious schedule and helping us in answering many questions that many of the people have got in their minds. Uh, Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Really enjoyed the interview. Look forward to it.
Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, look forward for
Thank
one more session because we have covered very less topics and obviously we would like to have more information from you. Uh, where probably Google cannot answer because only the experts can answer such questions. Hopefully, we see you again in our show.
you. Sure. Thank you very much.